All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to break down a blueprint, the blueprint of the unstoppable self. This is all about rediscovering that strength you were born with, the stuff that helps you build a life you can actually be proud of. Think about this for a second. Before the world told you who you were, you already were something powerful. Man, that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The big idea here is that everything you need to be unstoppable, it's not something you have to go out and find. You already have it. It's just a matter of remembering. So where do we start? Well, our first step is actually a journey backwards. We're going to talk about the power you forgot. See, you were born powerful, but life has a way of conditioning you to forget. It's all about digging up that power that got buried under all the expectations, all the doubts, and those quiet little whispers from the world telling you to play small. And look at this contrast. It's pretty stark, right? On one side, you've got who you were born as. Think of this as your factory settings. Fearless, powerful, unhesitating. Like a little kid learning to walk. They fall down, they get right back up. There's no self-doubt. But then there's the other side. What life whispered. This is like the software update we all get. The one that tells us, hey, you're not enough, or be realistic, or you better know your limits. It's that conditioning that tells us to be smaller, safer. So here's the absolute key takeaway, and this is huge. You are not weak, you are conditioned. The power you're looking for, it isn't out there somewhere. It's already inside you. So this whole thing, it's not a mission to go find something new. It's more like an archaeological dig. We're just trying to uncover what's been there all along. Okay, so you realize your power is just buried. Now what? What's the next step? You might think it's some huge, monumental action you have to take, but it's not. It's actually something way simpler and honestly, way more profound. It all comes down to a single choice. So, how does real transformation even begin? How do you start to tear down years and years of conditioning and actually start living from that place of power? Just think about that for a second. What's the first domino to fall? It's this, with a single decision. That's it. The whole journey doesn't kick off with some perfect 10-point plan or a sudden burst of motivation. Nope. It starts with one clear, conscious, absolute decision. And this right here, this is the decision. I will not stay like this. It's not just a thought, it's a declaration. It's you drawing a line in the sand and telling yourself, this is not where my story ends. This single moment, this is where the entire journey pivots. All right, now we get to the hard part. But you know what? It's also the most important part. Once you make that choice, it's like the universe decides to test you to see if you really mean it. This next section is all about forging strength from struggle. We're going to completely reframe the very things we're taught to run away from. Pain, discipline, failure, and start seeing them for what they really are. Tools. Think about pain. We're taught to see it as a stop sign, right? Something to avoid at all costs. Well, we're going to flip that script. Pain isn't punishment, it's preparation. It's designed to build you. It's like when a muscle tears just a little bit in the gym, that's what allows it to grow back stronger. It's the insane pressure that turns a lump of carbon into a diamond. It's not there to break you, it's there to build you. So the goal isn't to just grin and bear it, or to numb the pain. The goal is to convert it, to use its energy. Let that pain fuel your discipline. Let it sharpen your focus. Let it create a real hunger inside you for something more. That's how you take that raw, difficult feeling and turn it into real, tangible strength. And this leads to a really critical distinction we have to make between motivation and discipline. Look, motivation is great. It's fantastic when it's there. But it's a fair weather friend, It's an emotion, and it comes and goes. Discipline, now that's different. Discipline is foundational. It's what you do whether you feel like it or not. It's the system that keeps you going long after that emotional high has worn off.
And this question really gets to the heart of that mindset shift. Winners don't wake up and ask, do I feel like it today? No way. They ask, what must be done? It's that switch from being driven by your feelings to being driven by your commitments. And honestly, that's the difference between an amateur and a pro in anything.
Let's talk about failure for a minute, because we need to completely redefine it. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. It's proof that you tried, that you learned something, that you grew. It's just data. Quitting though, quitting is something else entirely. Quitting is accepting defeat before the growth can even happen. It's taking yourself out of the game.
So, okay, you've made the choice. You're learning to use struggle as fuel. Now we get to the fun part, the construction phase. We're talking about actively building your future self. But here's the twist. It doesn't start with adding new things. It actually starts with letting go of the old. I mean, think about it. You can't build a skyscraper on the foundation of a shack, right? You have to clear the lot first. Growth requires making space, and that means we have to be intentional about what we let go of. Old habits that don't serve us, old environments that keep us small, and yeah, even old versions of ourselves.
And I want you to hear this loud and clear. You cannot carry the same mindset and expect a new life. It just doesn't work that way. And you are allowed to evolve. You have permission to become someone your friends from 5 years ago might not even recognize. That kind of evolution isn't just a right, it's a requirement for building a new life.
Now, I know building a whole new future can sound, well, totally overwhelming. But the process is actually way simpler than you might think. Your future is built today with 3 key actions. First, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Second, stay consistent. It's not about one heroic effort. It's about what you do every single day. And third, you have to trust the process. Have faith that all those small daily deposits are going to compound into something huge. And this is the why. This is the payoff you're working for. The vision of your future self, looking back and saying, I'm so proud I didn't give up. That's what connects all the struggle you're going through today with the incredible satisfaction you're going to feel tomorrow. Okay, so we've covered a lot. We've talked about remembering your power, making the choice to rise, and building your future. Now let's boil it all down to a final, powerful mantra. A simple command for an unstoppable life. Rise no matter what. You know, we get this backwards all the time. We think we need to feel confident before we can act, but that's not how it works. Act first. Confidence follows. Confidence isn't something you need to get started, it's something you earn as a result of starting. It's the byproduct of taking action, especially when you're terrified. And then there's this. Stand up, move forward. It's that simple. It's direct, it's powerful, it's about taking ownership and just creating a little bit of momentum. It doesn't matter how slow you go or how small the step is, the only thing that matters is that you move forward. And that brings us to the ultimate command, the core of the entire blueprint. Rise. Always rise. After you get knocked down, after a setback, after a failure, the instruction never changes. It's not about trying to never fall. It's about making the commitment to always rise. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. Forget about next week or next month. Based on everything we've just talked about, what is the one thing your future self will thank you for starting today? What's that one small, consistent action you can take right now that you'll look back on and be so grateful you had the courage to do?